Okay, host, my name is William. Okay. Today I'm going to read another part of the Bible to read. Today I'm going to read Isaiah chapter 9. Okay. Nevertheless, the divineness shall not be such as was in her vexation. At the first, like a fig in the land of Zebulun, in the land of Naphtali, and afterward, they did more grievously affect her by the way of the sea beyond Jordan, and the Galilee of the nations. The people that walked in darkness seen a great light, and that dwell in the land of shadow of death, upon the hath that light shined. That has multiplied the nation, and not increased the joy. And they joy before the day according to the joy in harvest, as the men rejoice, and they divide the spoil. For thou hast broken the yoke of his burden, and staff of his shoulder, and the rod of his oppressor, in the day of Midian. For every bow of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolling blood, but it shall be burning in fuel of fire. For unto his child is born, and to his son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name is called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Okay. Of the increase of his government, peace, there'll be no end, upon the throne of David, upon his kingdom, and order it, to establish it with judgment, justice, and henceforth, even forever. And zeal of the Lord of hosts to perform this. The Lord has sent the word unto Jacob, and hath upon Israel. Now all the people that shall know, even Ephraim the inhabitant of Smyrna, that say that in the pride and stoutness of heart, the bricks are fallen down, but we will build our hewn stones, and sycamores are cut down, but we will change into cedars. Therefore the Lord shall set up adversaries arisen against him, and join his enemies together, and the Syrians before, the Philistines behind, and they shall devour Israel with open mouth. For all of his anger is not turned away, but his head is stretched out still. For the people turneth not unto him, and smiteth them, neither do they seek the Lord of hosts. Therefore the Lord will cut off from Israel head, tail, branch from branch in one day. The ancient and horrible in his head, and the prophet that teacheth lies, is the tail. For the leaders of his people cursed them to err, and for that let them are destroyed. Therefore the Lord shall have no joy in their young men, neither have mercy upon their fatherless of widows, for every one is an hypocrite, an evildoer, and every spoken speaketh folly. For all of his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. For wickedness burneth as the fire, and the devourer barriers and thorns that shall kindle upon the thickets of the forest, and they shall mount up like lifting up of smoke. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be burned as fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother. He shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on it on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied, and they shall eat every man on the flesh of his own arm. Manasseh, Ephraim, Manasseh, and they together shall be against Judah. For all this is anger is not turned away, but his hands is stretched out still. Okay, it's ending of Isaiah chapter 9. Okay. And next we read Isaiah chapter 10. Okay. And you have to go right now. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you do stop by.